Okay, I'm live. Ready or not, I'm live. So hopefully you guys are joining me, or some of you guys at least, and if not, at least come join me and say hi, even if you can't stay for the whole time. I am excited to sit down and play a little, scrapbook a little tonight. I'll be honest, it's been a long week. Did I say that last week? Every week seems long, right? So I'm excited for a little bit of creative R&R for sure. So first off, I am struggling, guys. I don't know which project to work on. I don't know which one to work on. Ever feel that way? Hey Shauna, hey Julie, hey Kelly. Stacy, hello. Stacy, you're gonna be joining me. What are you working on tonight? Are you gonna be playing yourself? Creating? I ordered some of those papers. Remember how I posted? I wanted to order some papers from Close to My Heart. It's been a while since I ordered their paper, I'll be honest. And I did get their paper packs. These are the 3 that I ordered. So I was going through my pictures, trying to figure out which ones to actually play and create with tonight. And I need your guys' help. And then we're gonna get started. We're gonna start playing. So grab your stuff. You have a moment. If you haven't had a chance, I completely get it. Yeah, we might have to think about doing one later for the West Coast. I know it's a little bit early for West Coast, but 7 o'clock here on the East Coast, so plenty of night to play with. That's my goal, right? Usually when I create something with you guys live, like I still finish out my night and create something else and then I post it, but yeah. Okay, so these are the ones that I got from Close to My Heart. They're really cute. I'm not sure what these are called. True Love. I think it's called True Love. Well, maybe not. How do I tell? Let's open this up. I know, Stacy, you're struggling too. Good. It must just be in the water today or something, because I am struggling. I don't usually have that, but I wanted to be completely real and show you guys kind of my thought process. Maybe it will be helpful along with the thought process of designing. Yeah, I don't know what this, I think it's called True Love. Okay. So I just got this yesterday, so I haven't really even dug into it much, but it's really pretty. I actually have these pictures, so let me show you, and then you guys can help me decide. Stacey, grab your stuff, absolutely. Hey, Cheryl, from Charlotte. Cheryl, you're not far from me. From North Carolina, Charlotte. Happy Friday, Julie, how are you? Okay, so I have these pictures of me and my twin daughters. We took some pictures together for a new adventure we were doing together. And then of course I was like, I'm printing those and I'm gonna scrapbook them. So I really love it because this paper line, and I think we've mentioned this before, it does have some of this purple in it, which doesn't always, you don't find a lot of paper lines with purple. It's kind of thin. I think it will work, but I'm used to our thicker paper, but it's really pretty. You can see they have some blenders, and when we say blenders, it's the softer patterns, which will allow you to layer up the patterns too. So that's one of them. I'm not quite sure. I do want to try to maybe use one of the featured sets, Groovy, which is on sale this month, right, for 15% off. So I'm not quite sure I'll go with these. But I'm going to design something. I think the pictures go pretty well with this kit. And I'll, of course, make sure to share it with you guys. Yeah, this must be like, does anyone know? It must be like a 40-pound. It must be like a 40-pound paper. It's not, yeah, we'll see how that goes. I want to play with it. Okay, it's really pretty though. Really, really pretty. I love those patterns and I love the colors. They're very clean and clear. I like that. Okay, so I'm just gonna actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just stick my photos back in with that one. I'm just not sure that's the one. I'm not sure that's the one. With Groovy, do you guys know which Groovy is? So Groovy, let's see. I'll show you guys on this package, on the back of the Kiwi Club kit. Groovy and Celebrate and Hot Air Balloon a la carte. These are 15% off for this month, right? And I want to play with Groovy. It's been a while, so I was like, oh, I really want to play with Groovy. I have played with Tiny Celebrate recently, but we'll try to pull it in. But we're not going to play with the Kiwi Club kit this month or this week. That will be the 4th Friday adventure. 4th Friday adventure. So the other ones that I got out, So I pulled this out because I have these pictures of my father. I need some other ones, but I do have these random pictures. And since this weekend is Father's Day, right? I think the last time we did it, it was on Mother's Day. So somehow it keeps falling on them. I know, Cheryl, I love wallpaper, but it's been a while. Kiwi Lane paper definitely makes it a lot simpler for sure. Hey Carrie, happy Friday. So, yeah, so these pictures of my father, he's a handyman. So whenever he comes to visit, he's always fixing things. And I laughed at this because I had to snap a picture because that's Eli. He was probably like 3, and David and my dad. And I'm like, how many men does it take to fix a drawer? It was great. And then this one's just a random one because we went to see Star Trek when he came up because he loves Star Trek. I love Star Trek. Actually, I really love Star Trek too, but I get it from him. But these are random 1-pictures, and that means we would have to do a 1-pager. And I'm kind of feeling like I want to do a 2-pager, right? So I'm struggling with this, yeah. But I still probably will scrapbook these this weekend. Maybe, we'll see if I can get to it. Just because it's Father's Day, and I thought, you know, it's a good time to get those done. It's a good time to get those done and document them. Yeah, recently I was asked, just because it is Father's Day, I'll take a minute to talk about my father. But recently I was asked to actually pick one word that describes my dad. And personally, I've always in the past explained, you know, his work ethics and his creativity. I'll be honest. I always get my work ethics from my dad, which can be a bad thing because all my siblings, we can work, and then we forget to take care of ourselves, which I'm learning that's not good. So I need to take care of myself as well and make time for things that I love. But my dad is also very great at wood crafting. As long as I remember, he would come home and in the evenings he would sit and, you know, carve a piece of wood or something. So his creativity, he's in construction, and his creativity is awesome. I love it. And my mom's very creative too. She loves sewing, so that's her medium. And anyways, but I was thinking about it and I was like, you know what? I think one word that describes my dad is he's committed. Like, he's always been committed to anything he does, whether that's, you know, relationships with my mom, with us, any work, anything he does, he always is committed and dedicated to make it happen. And I just love that. Which is probably a little glimpse of something that I also got from him. I can see in me, but yeah, so dedicated, that's the word. Committed and dedicated that comes to mind. Okay, moving on. That was really deep and sincere. Yeah, just a little personal, but okay, I gotta scrapbook those pictures because clearly I'm feeling it, but I want to do a 2-pager, and that's not gonna happen with those pictures. Hello from Texas, Peggy, hello. Okay, so if you guys are grabbing your stuff, hopefully let me know what you are playing with tonight. I said I was gonna order some Close to My Heart paper, and I'm really excited. It's been a while since I played with their paper, and I want to kind of give it a go. There is this paper as well. Looks like it comes with 2 of each. So I would have my 2 backgrounds. Okay, maybe I should have looked at this before I started this video so that I don't waste your guys' time. Sorry, I am behind schedule. I should have prepared a little bit better. I mean, I did pull some pictures out. I have these pictures of my daughters that they took selfies of, and I found on my phone. And it just really reflects them, and I love that. They were just sitting outside when we went to actually McCall, Idaho for a day trip. And they were just out there reading and drawing. Riley likes to draw, so it's definitely something that reflects them. I feel like those aren't working either. Sorry guys. Tina, you need to print pictures? Oh, that was my last week. I printed over 200 pictures, Tina. It can be a chore sometime. I found that when I clean up my pictures, because mostly I take pictures on my phone now. I barely take pictures on my Canon. Isn't that interesting how things just kind of evolve? I mean, it's amazing what you can take with your phone pictures now. Your phone, it's amazing. Anyways, I have found that as I go along when I take pictures, I just try to clean up my pictures, pick the best 7 to 8 pictures and delete the rest. from an event, unless like we're on a trip or something. Because I've been falling into that trap too many times of trying to print pictures, and it just takes forever. So I feel ya. Good luck. Good luck. Yeah, exactly, Tina. Cordelia. All right, here's the other line. This is kind of very fun. So this is, it looks like you just cut these out. Yeah. So it's not stickers on this one. I felt like it was stickers on these ones. Let me pull this back out, guys. Is that stickers? It is. It's stickers on that one. Okay. So I also have these pictures from the eclipse back in 2017 that I haven't scrapbooked yet, which are kind of bright and fun. But these are very blue sky. Those could work too. All right, Susan, come on. Let's figure this out. Kelly, I printed over 500 pictures last week, and now I need to send in over 200 so I can finish off. Just Maui. Oh, what? And then Disney World? Yeah, you're going to be printing a lot of pictures, Kelly. When we went to our Hawaii, we took so many pictures. Everything was just picture perfect. It was beautiful. Absolutely. Okay, guys. Okay. Let's get started here so I'm not keeping you guys too long. So I'm thinking with Wacky, let's see what we can make work with these. This one. It looks like it has a couple more patterns than that other kit had, so I don't have to get up and go searching, which is going to be nice because I prefer just to sit down and not go searching for stuff. Yeah, this one has a lot more patterns than that other one did. I'm going to try this one. I'm going to try these. This is all the way back from, oh, I got to remember when this was. I think it was just 2018. Okay, so we're going to start. Now that I know what I'm doing. All right, let's start by taking this pack, and what I need to do is just really do an assessment, just really fast, of what's in here, and so that I can pick my background sheets, and I will need my pictures to kind of give me a feel for my background pictures. A lot of blue sky in those, so there's a lot of blue sky, so probably just this one will give me a sense of what we're working with. So I could do something like that. Okay, that's a really fun pattern. You guys know I love some polka dots. I do love polka dots. Oh, there's 2 polka dots in there. All right, and some dark pink. Is this too pink for these pictures? Oh boy, guys. Need more blue. There's blue on the back of this, so I'm definitely gonna have to pull on that. Not for a background, but it's nice to know that I can maybe pull it in on some of the borders or something. I wonder if it's too kiddish for these pictures. All right, guys, this is gonna be a little bit different than normal because I usually know what I'm gonna scrapbook, and usually I just pull one of our kits out, and I don't have to do this analyzing first. But I guess it's good that we're analyzing it together so that you can kind of see a process, if there is a process. You like the blue? The blue is better. I do feel like it's making the theme pop a little bit more, for sure. Now when I pull in this bright color, oh, I kind of agree. Now, the only problem is if I use the blue, I'm gonna lose one of my main patterns, because that blue is on the back of this stripe and I only have 2 of those. I guess I can get up and go find some white cardstock. What if we just did a black and white background? I haven't done one of those for a long time, and just do really, really colorful on top of it. Yes, Kelly. Okay, Victoria, got it. Yes, make a lot of paper kits. I know, I'm getting so low on my paper kits. Everyone keeps always, or my paper stash, because I've shared that before where I've used up most of my paper stash. And a lot of people are saying, hey, we want another video of going through paper stash, but I need somebody's paper stash to make a video out of. So Kelly, I might have to. You like the black and white? I'm kind of thinking that has a little bit more of a teen feel too, not so like bright. You know what I mean? Because these are very like them being their teen selves. I don't know what you would say that. Teen, I don't know. Being them, right? It's just not as childish, I guess. And so I'm trying to meet that medium between the feel of it so that it kind of matches them. I agree. I'm liking that. I think I'm going to go with it. Now, oh, hold on. There is this pattern. Sorry, is that too much? Okay, I'll come to Riverside, California. You guys are great. I seriously should look into it. Somebody. Maybe we'll do like some kind of reward or something, like a prize where I come to somebody's house and then I can record it at the same time and it will be good. Gary, this is close to my heart, called I Heart Us. I Heart Us. So we'll see how it comes together. Yeah, I think it will end up turning out good. So we'll definitely find it. We'll figure it out as we go. So I'm trying to decide on this background. Let me pull out the other one. Where's the second sheet of this? Or this side, because I need to pull it out so we can design on top of it. You know what I just noticed? We might have an issue with you guys seeing the templates if I'm designing on top of white. I guess we'll see that when we get to that point. Kind of liking the black in it just because she's got this black and white t-shirt and I'm kind of liking that touch of black in it. I mean, I feel like this is really fun too. I'm gonna go with the hearts. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. Okay, let's get started. Let's see where it goes. Let's put my pictures away for a minute. Darlene, you're sitting at a basketball game in Lansing, Michigan. Wow. Your son, daughter, just for fun? Okay. Hello, Gail. Are you going to be playing or creating anything tonight? It's been a while since I've seen something you created, Gail. Okay, I'm taking the strip off really fast. And I'm cleaning up my mess so that we can have a workplace. And we're not even going to deal with those papers until we get to a little bit more designing. It's been a while, guys, since I've used non-kiwi paper, I'll be honest. I'm like, okay, I got to process all of this as I go to make sure that it all works and flows together. All right. Okay, so there's our backgrounds. So now, of course, we just start playing and building up. I'm just going to pull out one sheet of each one. And it does look like they have designs on those strips. So I need to keep those just in case we need to use them. And I think that's pretty much one sheet of everything that came in here. I think these are just duplicates. Oh, there's that one. Okay, so now I have one of everything. So these are just duplicates. So I'm just gonna put these away. Yeah, it's a little thinner than I'm used to, the paper, but I think it will still work out great. All right. Oh, Linda, you're so sweet. I feel like I'm a hot mess tonight. I don't know what I'm doing, but we'll figure it out. That's the whole point of cropping together, right? I really don't know, and I want you guys to kind of see it in real life here. Here we go. Gail, I can't play tonight. I have to head to the girls' camp in a little bit. I'll watch the replay though. Oh, girls' camp. Girls' camp is fun. We'll have fun. I'm sure it'll be really loud. Okay, so I'm gonna start by definitely pulling out my pictures too. Let's just start playing. Get a sense of this. A lot of these pictures are actually 4x6, and when that happens, I might be able to trim that one down. That's the kids playing down at the river. The two younger ones were playing down at the water. It was cold. It wasn't like we could play in the water. I think it was like, I don't even know, it must have been January or February. I'm gonna have to look it up again and figure out the times and the dates so I can write it down. No, it could have been January, February. I don't remember. It was spring, I think. While the other one sat and relaxed. Okay. Let's see, we're gonna lay these out, get a real sense. These two I feel like really reflect what I want to focus on. Is more Abby and Riley, because these two kind of have the same demeanor. Actually, the other day, Abby was telling me, she's like, I think Riley's a lot like me. And I was like, yep, I think she is. Which sometimes can be hard when you're very similar to someone. You can, like, you know, bump heads a lot. But I think they're really good for each other. So, you know, Abby's 16 going on 17 and Riley's at that prime age of 14. So I feel like they're really helping each other, which is great. And that's a really cool picture. These ones are selfies that she must have taken. These two are very similar, so I'm gonna pull that one and I'm gonna pick one of these. They get their freckles from me. I don't even know if you guys can see that. You know, deep in thought. They're artistic, so they almost have that artistic, struggling soul. Does that make sense? I'm kind of stuck, you know, there's a difference between artistic and creative people, right? Don't you guys get to feel that? Like artistic, like they love to draw and they sketch and they write, and I can see the kind of battle sometimes inside of them for, like, I don't know, perfection, or I don't know how to explain it, but that's why they're so similar in heart, and because their passions are very similar too. Okay, Ruth, got it. You know what, Gail? They don't, because I didn't print them. It says December of 18, but I don't think it was December, because they're wearing a jacket, but they're wearing shorts, and there's no way in McCall, Idaho in December you can wear shorts and a jacket. So it's stamped, but I think it's stamped with when I printed them, not with the date. So, hello, Carmina. Hello. Okay, guys. So I'm downsizing my pictures at this point. I think I might do a double take. This is kind of a cool picture they took too. Maybe I'll do a close-up on that one. And then I might just do another one-pager of Abby by herself, but really, again, focusing in on these three. So I just gotta decide, do you like the picture with her hands or just looking up? These kids, they're so natural at selfies. I need to take some, they actually are the ones who gave me lessons. They gave me lessons on it. Kind of liking this one. I think it flows better. Do you guys ever find pictures of your kids on your phone? Like, do they ever take your phones and take pictures? I actually prefer when they use my phone, because then I have access to them and I can print them. Otherwise, I have to go find their phones and be like, hey, I need some pictures of you lately, because it changes as they get older. When they were little, I used to take all the pictures of them, and now they're like, it's okay, Mom. Sometimes it makes good blackmail. Some of the pictures are not as grand, and you're like, what in the world were you guys up to? Right? So sometimes I get blackmail pictures. One of them I would show you guys, but my daughter would kill me. It was hilarious. It was hilarious. All right, yeah, I'm gonna go with this. I wanted to make sure to keep my pictures in mind, and I actually probably am gonna keep them 4x6, so I'm not even going to try using the photo templates. And then I'm gonna pull out a border to see if I can get some designs going. And like I mentioned, I want to use the Groovy set, so maybe I'll start playing with that too. That's really what it is. This one's gonna be a kind of a combination. I love that burst. This burst from Groovy, it's gonna be so fun. And yeah, you can put it in yellow, but I might just put it in like a fun color just for a touch of accents, like a embellishment piece on my layout. We'll see. Usually I tend to go more with it in yellow, but it's really a cute piece. Okay, so I'm gonna think about what they have in this too. You matter most. You make my heart happy. I like when I, oh, happy day. That could be cute. Okay, I'm gonna really try to make this whole kit work. What they gave me, I'm gonna make it work, which means I'm probably gonna have to cut some of these pieces out because I don't have them to play with. Okay. Make my heart happy. Should go with a heart theme. What's this one say? You are amazing, you are amazing. Oh, that's kind of cute. You are wonderful to me. That's cute. You matter most. Can I say you matter most to 2 of my children? Is that allowed? That's like kind of like picking favorites, right? Robin, you have this kit? Have you created anything with it? Maybe you should post it so I can see and get some inspiration. Elaine, I'm working on finishing touches on a banner and guest book on a bridal shower tomorrow. No scrapbooking tonight. That's okay, Elaine. How exciting, though. That's fun. Okay, this little, this kind of inspires me. The, what is that called? A rainbow? I'm like, what is this called, guys? A rainbow. It's very fun. You know what I could do is use the rings and do like a rainbow effect here. That could be fun. And the Celebrate, I was also going to pull on the Celebrate. We'll see. My goodness, guys, I am a hot mess tonight. We'll get through this. We'll get through this. Okay. All right. Lots of fun pieces in Groovy. Can you guys see those? Are they coming up on the white? Kinda, huh? So this really fun flower, which is cute too. I think I'm going to switch those pictures in my mind because it's going to be hard to layer anything with her head being in the way. I'm just pulling out the pieces that I maybe will use. I'm not going to use the car on this one or the guitar, but I do have a picture of my other daughter with her guitar that she took pictures as well, selfies that I might use. So Groovy seems to be a good teen. Like if you have pictures more in that teen age medium, then Groovy is a good set for that. Sometimes it's hard, I'll be honest. You know, when you have baby pictures and more toddler pictures, it can be really easy to find and maneuver, but I really want to capture more of this teen feel going on. Yeah. You were shopping for more paper, Kimberly. I don't know if you need more, that's how I was, but actually, I will be honest, I've used my paper stash, so I'm good because I've had, 10 years of using up my paper stash. I still have paper, guys, but it's not like it used to be like 7 years ago, so, which is a really rewarding feeling, I will add. Super, super rewarding. Linda, you're working on a birthday page. Ooh, Celebrate will be good for that, if you have Celebrate. Birthday pages are fun. I like birthday pages. Actually, Gail, you did a birthday page that was really cute too. I'm trying to remember where you posted that. What do you guys think? Should I pull on like the whole... Trying to get a groove for this. And I will be honest, this is what I'm doing mentally, right? I'm looking at this paper and I'm trying to find a little bit of inspiration from the paper because for me, paper is that way. It inspires me. And so I'm looking at elements and like this, like rainbow, and I'm like, oh, maybe I should make a rainbow or maybe I should do the sun. But I mean, Groovy, I'm pulling on Groovy and it kind of has that little sunburst, if you want to call it. It's more of a burst. Just, it doesn't have to be a sunburst. But yeah, so I'm just trying to think if a rainbow, an essence of a rainbow would work. And I don't know if I'm really gonna know unless I just start doing it. So I need to stop overthinking it, right? That's what I say all the time. Don't overthink it. And look at me, overthinking it. Overthinking it. I'm just going to cut a couple of these pieces out so that I have them. And I think the other thing for me is I'm trying to decide if I need a title. And, I really do like this You Are Wonderful to Me. I think it's the one that probably captures the essence of this page in my pictures a little bit blessed. I'm blessed to know you. That's actually really cute because I do feel blessed to know my children. You make my heart happy. I'm just not sure how much I want to pull on the heart thing. Happy's cute. Happy place. Happy mood. Because they're like in this very like Zen place, right, for them. They were very like in their zone. Debbie, how fun. I love that. Okay, you'll have to post what you make at the end when you get it done. I like the wonderful one. Yeah, that's what I'm kind of thinking too. You're so wonderful. So I look at that design and I don't think I'll be able to really add it, get like a template cut out of that. I mean, I always love when I can actually take one of my sentiment cards and, you know, like for example, get a shape out of it or something, because then it becomes part of my page. So I'm gonna have to try to just work this 3x4 card, whatever size this is, in to my design, because I don't think I'm gonna be able to pull it out of one of the designs and make it part of the design. Okay, so we will work that in. Okay, I'm gonna pull a border in because we need a little bit more touch of some color, and this is what the borders are great for. They add like structure. I feel like they add a little bit of structure to your page. So I just pulled whatever one, and I pulled out Paisley. Let's see what happens with that one. But they add structure, but they allow some color to come to your page in kind of like an orderly fashion. So I'm thinking that will be good. But if I'm doing this kind of center feel, which I'm kind of landing on here, I'm not sure I need to do all the way across. Maybe I'll just do one here, more of this kind of feel. Oh, you guys, we should pull in the kite. Oh, the kite that did come in the Kiwi Club kit for June. Okay, so I already pulled this one from September, or from Celebrate. Now, remember, if you guys don't have Groovy that I'm playing with, or Celebrate, then these are 15% off. I love the kite from the June Kiwi Club kit. I love it, and I feel like it's got this very free feel. Like kites just have that, right? Like they fly free, and I feel like that's what's kind of happening in these pictures. It's very like the sky and just free, at peace. It's a good feeling. I'm glad that they can find ways to relax and unplug. You know what I mean? Like unplug and relax, and that's what they're doing. And I think that's why I love these pictures so much, is just seeing them embrace that and be that. That's fun. Okay. I have this thinner one. I'm kind of liking that. So should I do this thin one? This is 3A, right? Or should I do a little bit thicker? And it will go behind the pictures. I'm thinking it will go behind the pictures. Or do you like the little bit more wider waves? And that's 2B. Which ones do you guys think? What about the small bracket, this wonderful title? Will it work? No, the words are too close to the edges. I can't, it's not in enough for me to get it out. Maybe a tag. I maybe could get it out of the tag. But then I would have to find a place to pull that on. 3A, you guys see 3A, the thick one? What was the thick one, the 3A one? Or that was the thin one? Smaller border. Kind of fits this clean feel. This is going for a very clean, simple, probably more of an embellished collage feel, which is fun. It's a little bit different than like our last live crops, but the feel is, it's really fun. So yeah, I agree. So let's go with that. This is, I keep trying to make it more than it is, but it might just be a very simple page. Hey, I'm going to cut this out really fast so we can play with it. I do like this little heart. It's cute. And I feel like hearts they have this very teen feel about them. Right? And then there's one, it says, "You are amazing," which I'll probably add some texture ribbon or something cute around that. Let me cut that out. Sorry, I get so concentrated on cutting sometimes that I forget that it's probably boring to you guys when I just sit here and quiet and just stare at my paper. You guys can't see me, but I'm kind of like biting my tongue too. No, I'm just kidding. I don't bite my tongue. Well, I don't know. Sometimes when I'm concentrating, I could definitely do that very, focused feel. No, Carmina, this is not one of our kits. This is one of the Close to My Heart kits. I just ordered it to play around with it, to see what it is, and so far I'm liking it. I think we're gonna get a lot out of it. I'm curious to see how much I can create with it. It comes with these other patterns, so it's really cute. Really cute. So the colors are more pink, I think, than I wanted for this, but I think that's still good. Works fine. That's why I think I need to pull on this blue first. I'm going to start with this blue because I definitely want to make sure I have enough blue represented. You know what I might do is matte my pictures blue. I think that's going to look really good so that I can make sure that my mood is getting set straight, because I want to make sure that blue is in the mix of this so that it doesn't turn out to be more of like a pink page. Which pink pages are cute. I just want it to be more, earth tone. Yeah. A file tab holder. I have it out from Groovy. I was trying to figure out how to make it work, but the file tab is really great for adding like journaling to or a title to, but this kit specifically, I don't feel like I have a title that would work with this. Happy. I mean, happy still can be really cute. I could cut that out. It's going to take some time, but I definitely can cut those out. Okay. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this. Let's see, my pictures are 4x6, so I can't cut it in half because that would be 6 inches, and I need it to be I want it to be at least 6.5 inches so that it matches my pictures. So I'm going to have to pull on both of them to do that with. Okay, and that's okay because I have another sheet in here. So let me go ahead and do that really quickly. I'm going to basically do, 6.5 by 8.5. No. Let's see here. Where's my pencil? So I want it to be from here to there. We're going to kind of work this out from here to there. Okay, let me see what that measurement is. So that comes out to be, yeah, because I want it to show a little bit more. So I'm going to do more than like a 3/4 of a border, not a half border. So that's 8 3/4. So it's 8 3/4 by 6.5 because it will be tucked down inside. Okay, like so. Which then we can use this for our border down here. I think that will look cute. All right. Hang these up. Yeah, that's what I'm using it for, the mat, basically. And instead of matting each picture, I'm just gonna do one big solid mat behind the two pictures. And I do think the blue, because the reason why I also think that blue is good is because these pictures are mostly blue. So it really makes, when you are matting your pictures, you really wanna pick a picture that helps complement your pictures, not clash with your pictures. So even though I could have used blue on other embellishments, if I would have matte these pictures in the pink, And I just kind of know that from, you know, it would have made the pictures very clash, and I wanted them to not clash. So I'm just going to keep this going. So I think, yep, I want that to kind of come all the way down there. All right. So let me cut one more so that we have that. The light just changed in here. Are you guys still good? Can you see? Okay. All right, so 8.5 or 8 3/4. So I'm going to cut this one again, 8 3/4 by 6.5. Ooh, okay, there we go. I almost did that, guys. See how my scallops are going this way? I almost cut it where it would have gone this way, and then they would have been different. I'm glad I caught that. So I need to cut this way again. Gotta think of those things. I'll get in the groove tonight. But it's good that we're going through these things together, because then you can kind of remember, oh yeah, pay attention to the directions of patterns. It makes a difference. And for me, I really want to use up this kit. You know, for me, when I'm cutting papers and things out, and maybe, you know, you guys can feel this way or something, but I have seen a lot of times hesitant, you know, to cut into 2 pieces of paper. But for me, I really knew that blue was going to make this page, and I will find use out of these. So for me, I'm not going to hold back on my paper. Like, I'm going to turn this light on really fast, see if that helps. I'm not going to hold back on my paper because I want to make whatever I'm working on right then the best that it can be. There we go. Give us a little bit more light. All right. Okay. I'm excited. I can see it kind of coming together. Okay, Gail. Done. Hey, talking about scrap lifting, because Gail's like, I'm excited to see what the final product will be, and I'll probably scrapbook or scrap lift, but for now I have to head into the wilderness for a while. Okay. Go head into the wilderness, Gail. Unplug. Go enjoy the wilderness. It's awesome. It's just as refreshing. And then we are going to, I think Amy last time, and a lot of people loved it. You know how they basically made a sketch out of the design that we come up with? They'll make a sketch out of it and post it. So that's something fun. So make sure to look for that over the next day, or well, probably next week sometime. They'll post a sketch of whatever this ends up being, and then you guys can try your version of it. That's always fun. I love seeing everybody's versions. I just love to see, it really proves that when you change paper up, and it's amazing how everybody's looks different. When you change paper, the look of it changes as well, and so it really adds to it. Okay, so now I just need to pick these couple designs, these main designs, and then find little extra accents pieces. This is going to be a very quick page now that I actually got into the groove. You know, it's going to be one of those pages that is going to take a little bit of embellishing, like pulling in some ribbons or something. I think I'm going to do the flower there so that it catches the end of that border, and do kind of like a feel that way. I do love this kite. I think I'm going to have to add it. It's so cute. I feel like I need another word here. Maybe I will cut that happy and put happy there. That could be cute, huh? And then maybe up here I'll just have, you know how sometimes you just add random loose pieces up in the corners when you do this more collage look. If you see that, that's exactly the thought process behind it. It's just more like, just add a little tag or something, and this just can kind of be random sitting up there by itself, and I can add a little journaling or something. That's okay, Becky. You're not too late, because I'm really getting slow today. I mean, we are kind of through quite a bit, so I guess we're making progress, but yeah. You're not too late at all. I love that cloud. So that's in the Celebrate. And this, I feel like I have to mention every time because Celebrate, Celebrate's so fun. Again, 15% off this month, guys. If you don't have it, it's a fun one. We actually went and got ice cream. I don't know if you guys caught that with my son. And so anyways, yeah, Celebrate. If you take the two of them, it makes a really cute ice cream cone. We did actually take a picture. And I think Amy and them, they just posted over on our Kiwi Lane design page this little tip too. So that's really fun. Oh, I want this back. But I'm going to be using this Celebrate number 5 more for like a cloud effect. Maybe I'll add a cloud up here. That could be cute. Instead of like a tag, keep the cloud effect going on. All right. Okay, so next papers. We need to figure out what to do for this one. Let me get one more assessment of these papers. Let me see. We got a polka dot. Okay. Could be cute. We have this light blue, which will be cute for that cloud. Or you don't always have to do clouds blue and sun's red, or sun's yellow. You don't always have to do that. Like I could put this cloud in this, but I don't know, I feel like that just kind of blends. It makes it busier. I know I said I don't, but I really just feel like those pieces are gonna pop more if they are represented the color that they need to be, right? Don't you guys agree? So maybe I'll do that burst like a sunburst, like a sun ray, because they kind of have these rays coming in on their pictures, on their memories. Okay, I'm gonna do that. So let me cut that out so that we can start piecing this together. And that's what I do is I make the decisions that I'm pretty confident in, and I just start there, and then I go to the next piece and I make that decision, and I go to the next piece and we'll make that choice, and when we get there. So when you get it all kind of laid out, then just start with the ones that you're pretty sure that you're gonna like, and then when you get down to ones that you're like, I'm not quite sure, the rest is done. And so it makes those choices now easier because you're able to see the rest of it. And we're pretty visual people, so sometimes it can be hard to really know what's gonna look best. So again, just start with the ones that you are pretty confident in, and then decide from there. Sorry, I'm used to cutting with just a little thicker paper, but I'll just have to slow down my cuts just a little. It is a pretty yellow. I like this yellow too. I really do. Actually, yellow is Abby's favorite color. Abigail, my daughter. She loves yellow. So maybe that's also a good thing to keep in mind too. Isn't it fun how, I don't know, you said that and then I thought about my daughter while I'm scrapbooking her, so all my thoughts are going back to her, and that's what's fun. You really do get to think about the people that you are scrapbooking and who they are, and adding your personal touch on all of that. It's rewarding for myself, and the truth is, yes, I scrapbook for my family. I know that they appreciate it, but I really do, ultimately, it's for myself. I like the opportunity to sit down and just reflect and to remember and to feel grateful for those connections that I have in my life, and feel blessed that they're part of it. Whether that's memories and trips, feeling blessed that you had those opportunities, and also the people in your lives and what they teach you, right? What they teach and share with you. So, okay. All right, so decision number 1 down. Okay, next decision. This, I usually do my borders in more of a pattern. Now, that doesn't mean anything. If you really wanted to go, you could do complete solid colors and stay away from busy patterns. I've seen that, and that's a really pretty look. I don't tend to do it because, of course, you guys know how much I love patterns, and the designer templates allow you to use those more busier patterns. Well, they simplify it using more busier patterns. Personally, I think so. I think that really brightens it up, right? You can see that? or it's the polka dot that's on the other back of this. Just not quite sure polka dot on top of this white. See how that's not popping? There's it's a lot more white showing in this polka dot than there is in that stripe, and you can see that not having that same effect when it's coming off of that background. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and cut out the border so that we can start piecing it together and seeing what's going on. And I'm only using one side, so I'm not gonna actually be doing side A, side B on this. But I do need to cut this little strip off. I'm just gonna do it by hand. Actually, personally, I'm not a fan of cutting these strips off, which is why we took them off of ours, because I'm always like, ugh, one more step. Not end of the world, but you know. Yes, the stripes are fun. I could see a really cute rainbow made out of the rings. I might have to find some pictures and make a page that has a rainbow on it using the other stash of this paper kit, because I think that would just be so cute. I can see a very fun, like I said, something like I look at this and that's what I think of. It's just like something really rainbow-ish. It'd be so cute. So I'm going to ink these edges, especially when you're working with more of a white background setting. Inking really makes a difference. But if you want that light, airy look that a lot of, you see a lot of the designers or whatever in the scrapbooking world do, you'll see that they use a lot of white in their designs. So if you like that kind of look, that kind of trademark look, then yeah, you definitely want to pull on more whites into your designs. Okay. I like to switch it up. I think it's fun. I like brights, I like darks, I'm kind of all over the place. It just depends on the mood. For me, I don't feel like every picture fits into a bright setting, but it's fun to do every once in a while. Oh, you guys are so sweet. All right, now we're on to the flower, well, or whatever piece I want to do. I'm trying to decide. I think that looks good. I know it's hard for you guys to see the templates on the white background, so let me see. And I'm trying to use Groovy so you can get a real sense of the set, since it is 15% off this month with Celebrate, but I think we're using a couple pieces from Groovy. All right, let's go to the next one. I'm thinking I can do either this darker teal, you guys see that, for the cloud here, right? Which definitely brightens it up, or I can tone it down and do the lighter teal. What do you guys think? Should I do the darker teal color? I'm trying to move it over so you guys can, that's really what I do. What I'm showing you guys here, I do this quick assessment where I'm just like laying it down. I'm like, okay, eeny, meeny. And it's like you really can't even choose wrong. You just need to choose one of them. It's better to make a decision than no decision, right? It's just I'm trying to get a feel for that. Because definitely this darker one makes it pop a lot more, if that's what I want to go with. The dark. You guys are looking like the dark. Looks like we're all saying dark. Okay, we all like the bright, so we're going with bright. Let's do this. Okay. So again, make sure that anytime you're tracing anything out of your paper, to keep it to the sides of your paper so that you can make the most use out of your paper. Always move it towards the edges. Okay. Oh, that's flimsy. Okay. All right. Super fun. I'm really excited. I definitely want to do an ice cream page now. It just got me in the mood. Ice cream for dinner. How many of you guys done that before? Ice cream for dinner. We actually haven't had sugar for a while, and so the girls are gone for girls camp, and we were out. We had to go to the post office, and there was a cute little ice cream shop. So we're like, ice cream sounds great, but it was melting because it's pretty warm out today. It was melting faster than we could eat it. Fun. Well, what are you guys' summer plans? Anything fun for June, for the month of June? If not, do you have anything planned for July? We are actually going on a trip down to more of the Philadelphia, Washington. We're gonna hit Washington and then stay with my niece in Philadelphia, and then we're gonna hit the Hill Cumorah pageant. If you guys have heard of that before, we're gonna hit that, and then we're gonna go to a training with some instructors on around the 19th of July. So it's gonna be like our summer trip, and then we're just gonna head home. But it will be fun because I've never been to Washington, D.C. yet. It's one place I haven't been in the States yet. So, any plans? What are you guys up to? All right, that's kind of cute. Don't you guys think? Look how cute that's popping off of each other. And I think if we do happy, I'm gonna cut it out. I feel like we need to know. I'm just wondering if I don't want happy. Okay, so I'm trying to decide if I should do the word happy there, but I almost think it might be too busy. I kind of like the clean look. It's so hard to tell until I cut one out. Okay, I'll just cut the Y out. Let's just start there and I'll cut the Y out. It's gonna take a minute. Yay, Tina, you're going? Sweet. I'll see you there. Okay, there's like this white lining around this, which is fun. I just need to slow down just a little to make sure I can see that. And this will be really cute if we add some like pop-up, you know, like 3D pop-up behind these. Add a little bit of, yeah, texture. I was wondering if they were too thin, but I think it will work. So I was touching it, or flipping on it, so let's see. No trips. Older daughter having a baby, younger daughter getting married. Oh, Robin, that's a busy, yeah, you're busy, for sure. Love DC. Oh, good to know. I know we talked about maybe going down, like we're like, wonder what it's like around like 4th of July, but we're just, no, we'll avoid the crowd. I don't even know if there is a crowd in Washington, D.C. around 4th of July, but it's better to avoid the crowd with 5 kids because then I just stress the whole time, you know? Then that kind of ruins it a little bit, so. All right, I still don't know if I can get a sense of that, but it is a very big word, and so I feel like it might take over my page. Does that make sense? So I'm trying to think if I want it or not. It would definitely, the happy would go from, yeah, it would take this whole thing, which means I would have to move this over to get a good sense of it. Oh, it's too hard to tell. I'm just gonna have to cut it. Just gonna have to cut it out. So maybe I'll come back to this decision. This will be one of our last decisions. Yeah, I don't know if I like it or not. Don't know. I kind of like the clean look. You like it without the word? Okay. Oh, Kelly, that's awesome. 2 weeks cruise to the Southern Caribbean. Oh, that sounds wonderful. Good for you for planning ahead. That's amazing. Gives you something to look forward to. You like it without too? I think we're on the same. It's sometimes funny how you kind of question it, but I'm feeling like initially I was like, wait, I kind of like that kind of simple feel up there. Which I was only going to do this arrow if it was pointing to something, so I'll have to figure out if I still want this arrow, or maybe I do an arrow up here with some journaling. I don't know. Okay, so let's decide on the flower. So I have these patterns. I don't think I want the teal. I do probably a pink. Yeah, a pink will look good. So I have this lighter pink or this darker pink. I cut that out, so I definitely want maybe I should layer something in that. All right, I'm gonna pull something else in so that we can get a feel for it. You know what? You know what would be so cute? Is the pinwheel from Celebrate. Let me pull that back out. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys something because it's super fun with the Celebrate. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut this out of the light, and then we're gonna do a cute little 3D pinwheel in the center of this flower. It's been a while since I've done it, and it's so much fun. So much fun. Love the pinwheel. So here's the pinwheel and Celebrate. It's such a fun one. And I'll show you guys here in a minute what we're gonna do with it. Okay, yes, happy going down on the other page. Oh, I could do it this way. Here, I'll play with that in a minute, see what that looks like. Okay. Again, I think this page is gonna come down to a lot of little detail works. Which the borders are done, the pictures are done, and so now we're just adding a little embellishments. I'm definitely gonna have a lot of this paper left because we barely even used much of these 12 by 12 sheets of paper for this page design, which is fun. I'll be able to create something else and I'll show you guys once I create it, of course. Okay, so I'm gonna do this one. Truthfully, I mean, if we decide, but I want the dark on the top. So once I realized I wanted to do the pinwheel on top, I was like, okay, I'm gonna do the light and then the dark on top, and I'll show you guys here in a minute what I mean by that. After I ink all these edges and cover all my pencil lines. Because they're definitely there. They're definitely there. Okay. That doesn't bend as much with the thinner paper, but it's okay. All right, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just trace one of these out at the pinwheel, okay? And I'm just lining the edge of the pinwheel up with my paper, again, just to kind of simplify that so that I don't have to cut that piece out. And so let me go ahead and trace that out. Done. Okay. And quickly detach it from my sheet of paper, and then we're gonna, personally what I do is I cut the edges. I go around and I cut those edges, right? Sorry, I keep pulling back so that I don't get the scraps on my page, and then I just clip right in. Okay. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this pinwheel and we're going to bend these corners in, like so. Okay, like that. So I'm gonna need, let's see if I can find my poker. Right there. Now, because of that, I do need to ink a couple of the edges. So I need to ink the, what is that? The left side. I'm going to ink only the left side of that. I don't need to ink the other sides. I'm just inking that, and then I need to ink the alternate side, and I need to ink those edges because I'm going to be folding those in. You can poppy the happy on the border. Oh, that might balance it more. Let's try that too, Janice. That's a smart idea. Okay, so now that's set, I need to find a brad. Okay, give me 2 seconds. I didn't pull any of those embellishments in hand's reach. They're just in my, but this is basically what you do. You just pull those edges in, like so, And you could put a button or anything there, but I think I probably can find a brad. And then I'm just gonna see if I can poke through without poking my finger. Hold on, I gotta put it to the side so I don't poke my picture. There we go. That was a little... Okay, hold on, 2 seconds, ladies. So let me see if I can find a quick brad. I mean, I have them. I hardly use them, so where are they? Let me stand here. So I do have some pink ones. Some random pink ones in here. What do you guys think of that? It's kind of fun. Has like a... Haven't used those forever. Those are super old. Super, super old. Or just a light. That doesn't really match the feel. There's, well, that one's kind of cute though. I like that pattern. It's a, I think they call that pattern a foil pattern. Okay, what else I got in here? So a while back I just took all what I had left of my hardware and stuck like my pinks together. So all my pinks, anything pink is in a jar. And then I have all my reds together and I have all my yellows together, and I'm still working through all this hardware. I've had it for years because I don't always embellish. You guys know this already. I had some brads, buttons, little things like that, but I keep it really simple with my paper. I love a good layered or a good embellished page. I think it's beautiful. I just tend to be lazy. Be lazy, but I might be in the mood, especially with this kind of page. It kind of calls for it. That's what I was saying earlier. Like, I feel like this kind of page, you need to kind of add a little bit of embellishing feel. Where's Noreen? Noreen, are you watching? Come embellish my page for you. That is your strong suit. I love how you embellish so much of your page. All right. Looks like that's the only options. What do you guys like? I'm gonna go with this simple one, and I'm just gonna stick that in so that I can stop holding this. That works. That's cute, right? I mean, I could have done a yellow. Why do I have to think about that? Actually, I don't know if I have any yellow brads. All right. Okay, let's see what that looks like. See how cute? Look how cute that is. That's really cute. Fun. All right. One more decision, and then I'm down to pretty much adhering down my page. Someone mentioned doing happy down here, or happy down here. Is that too heavy now on the bottom, if I do happy? I think for me, I'm just trying to decide if I want my focus to, you are wonderful to me. I kind of think I want my focus to go there. And I feel like the moment I put happy on here, it feels like the focus goes to happy. I kind of want it to kind of go across my pictures and then end like on that kind of you are wonderful to me note, because I feel like this picture kind of has that feel a little bit. I mean, it has a happy feel too, but it's more of a like a very at peace and like not happy, but you know what I mean, just content, kind of like a content feel of a page. So I'm thinking maybe I'll just keep that off and go with this. Okay, so now I'm down to this very adorable kite that is just so much fun. I love them. Let me close that before I poke myself with that. I've done that before, so that's from experience that I'm saying, oh, I better close that before I start bleeding all over my page. Okay, happy on the top right. Well, I could put it there, but see then, okay, so I'm gonna point it out just so we can point it out. Again, there's no wrong or right because every designer has their thing, but right away I was like, oh, I don't think that's gonna work, because what happened is you see your two words on your right side, it makes your right side heavy than your left side. Now again, this is just my perspective, right? my thought process, but I thought, you know, I'm going to share that with you because instead of me saying, I'm not quite sure, and the reason why is because I can kind of already sense that from just experience, but that's why I wouldn't make that choice. Like right away, I'd be like, okay, I'm not going to make that choice because I feel like it pushes everything to the right, and so it makes it too heavy. I think it could have been cute down here. That was probably the one, even though it brings the heaviness to the bottom. See how that brings it to the bottom? I just feel like what happened when I did that, again, personal opinion, but I'm just keeping all of this in consideration as this is just how I work in my brain. For me, it is a very compromise between pictures and feel of the pages, and I feel like I always pay attention. Where does my eye go? Where does my feelings go? My emotions of this page go? And I think that the pictures do scream a little bit of like peace and clean and happy feels. So I think I'll just keep it off. I think I'll just keep this one off and use it on something else. Well, that's okay, Denise. Welcome to the party. Welcome to the party. Yeah, I'll save it for my next page too. Yeah, Daisy, absolutely. Okay, but I do think something up here, because this is cute. You are amazing. I think that's really cute. I don't know what we're gonna do up there yet, but I do think something, just a small little something up here. And I pulled these out because I have tons, and guys, I should just use it, right? I should just use a couple of them. So I'll find a place to use those. All right, let's do our kite, our fun kite. So I'm thinking for the kites, we have these color. I do think that I could pull this teal to my right side and balance it that way. Or I could, where did my yellow go? Where did my yellow go? Oh, there it is. Okay. I'm definitely going to dress up this kite. It's so much fun to dress up. So really I just need to figure out what the base of the kite I want it to be. And if you checked out the PDF yet for the June Kiwi Club kit, have you guys checked that out? I think, seriously, I think Debbie, myself, and Shiloh, we all dressed up the kites differently for this Kiwi Club kit. That was so much fun to see how everyone kind of dressed it up different. Yellow with the teal ribbon on the kite. Ooh, I love a good yellow and teal. Smart, Kelly. Look how cute those two colors are together. Of course, we have it up there too. Super cute. All right, use teal for bows. All right, let's start there. Let's cut our kite out of yellow and see where that takes us. Okay. Plus again, yellow is such a happy color and Abby's favorite color. I should definitely use yellow. Oh, light teal. We're going yellow. I just saw your comment. Sorry, Siobhan. Okay, this one I have to slow down just a little. Sometimes designs you have to slow down just a little. And that's okay. I got a little pencil on my template. Can either erase it or just keep it. Just depends. Okay. Kelly, I want to journal. I was thinking maybe some journaling strips. Where else do you think I can add journaling? What else do you think I should do for my journaling? I do have this really cute tab that comes in Groovy that are so much fun for either journaling or titles. I could do, well, my kite's going here. Is that kind of weird upside down? I've never done that before. Huh. Never done that before. You know, another thing I was thinking, we could do like a little cute banner where you just use the bottom portions of Celebrate, you know, and we could just do a cute little banner. They are super fun when you do that. Okay, let me cut out our kite. I'm getting ahead. One choice, one decision at a time. One decision at a time. Laser focus. You liked it upside down, Marie? I've never done that before, but it didn't bother me. I thought it was kind of fun. Okay, I'm gonna do the outsides of this kite, and then I'm gonna go in and do the details. I seem to do that often, where I just kind of do the excess, and then I go in and I just take a minute to do more of those inside cuts. That's good. Yes, and the kite is so fun to decorate up. So we're gonna take a moment and decorate this guy up. So cute. You can do a curved bottom. I just did a straight cut on that. And I'm just doing a straight cut in on these bows too. So let me do that. With the details, oh, see the thinner paper. You need to be careful with the thinner paper because I'm not used to it. I'm being too rough. I'm gonna rip it. I'm used to being a little bit more rough with my papers because definitely the Kiwi paper is a little bit thicker. I love this paper, don't get me wrong. I'm just saying that I almost ripped that kite because I was just being a little too rough. Isn't that cute, the pinwheel and the flower? Yeah, Celebrate, guys. So right now I'm really using a mixture of Celebrate and Groovy. Again, those are the featured sets for this month. So 15% off those two sets. It's amazing what you can do with them. I love this bright paper using those two. Perfect for summer. This is a fun choice. It ended up coming together. I was like, I don't know what we're gonna scrapbook, but yay, we made a good choice. It's a fun page. I had no idea what it was gonna end up like, but wasn't even sure if the pictures for sure really matched the paper, but it seems to be complementing them very well. So you never know until you just start doing it. Okay. All right. So I could dress that up. So what did we say? The teal? Okay, let me cut some teal ones out. Where's our kite? There's our kite. All right. There we go. So what we're gonna be doing is we're just gonna cut or trace these bow sections out, and then I'm gonna cut them out. So all I'm doing is I'm just gonna trace each of those bows so we can add a touch of color to it. And we can even add some of design to the kite, but I'll get to that in a minute. So all I'm doing is tracing each of those three bows out. Now I didn't, here, let me pull that up so you guys can see. I couldn't get the inside, but that's okay because you can just make that call when you're cutting it, right? So let me detach this really fast. So for example, when I'm cutting this one, I'm just gonna go in and then I'm gonna go out, right? So even though there's no pencil lines there, I'm just gonna clip in and then I'm gonna take it and clip out again. So you kind of just guess on that centerpiece, but it works out, it really does. So when you lay it on your, right? It's okay if it kind of goes off a little. Well, I think it's okay if it goes off a little, but if it really bothers you, then you might want to try aligning those a little bit more, but that's all I'm doing. So I'm just gonna kind of guess on that centerpiece. Okay. Like with this thinner paper too, I have to hold it more when I'm cutting it. Make sure my fingers underneath are holding it. The polka dot paper would be cute to decorate the kite. Yeah, like what if we did like triangles is what you're thinking, Marie? We haven't used that polka dot, the colored polka dot pattern. I think that could be cute. Is that the one you're talking about? The one that we haven't used yet? Okay, almost done. Fingers got in the way. Okay, now we gotta get our fingers really dirty because you gotta ink these little pieces, and so now my fingers are gonna get dirty. But that's all part of the, you can't play unless you're gonna get a little dirty, right? That could sound wrong to some people, but yeah, my fingers are gonna get some ink on them. All right. Okay, I'm gonna take this piece and we're gonna work with that for a minute. Let me pull it to the side so that we can detach this. Actually, so let me cut that. So I'm just gonna choose to cut it right there. And I'm just gonna cut it on the line, the white line. Now, you could ink those edges. Usually when I want something to continue like that, I don't usually ink that inside, but I'm gonna erase my pencil line that I have right there. Okay, I wanted to do that so that I can push this out of the way for a minute so that we can focus in on this kite. All right, so let me get some pop-up out. Let's see if I want to do pop-up. These would be cute too, bent up like that. And that's why I think it could be really cute. Like you can almost offset them on purpose. Oh, that's kind of cute. If we do more like a real obvious offset of the yellow background. I've done the pop-up on the other design layouts that I did for the June Kiwi Club. But I kind of like this offset look. Denise, it's like playing in dirt sometimes. the brown ink on your fingers. Yeah. That's when you can tell you're working hard, right? When you get a little dirty and a little sweaty. That's when you're really, really getting into it. Okay, I need to get a little adhesive to in the center of each of these. So I'm just gonna see if we can get that. That's not working. I need the liquid adhesive. It's too thin, that inside. I used pop-ups, like I said, on the other ones, but I don't think I want these to pop up. So I'm just gonna get some liquid adhesive going on here. If I can, you know, get it to come down. We'll get it here. There we go. I'm just gonna add a dab or like a little small circle of adhesive. You know, I've known some people that keep like baby wipes. I've done that before, but I always run out and then I just never think about getting some more to have it in my stash of crafting supplies. But you can keep baby wipes, you know, so that when your hands do get dirty, you can just quickly wash them with baby wipes or have one next to you or whatever. So that's really nice too. All right, let's design this up. Okay, so I'm gonna offset these a little, like I'm gonna twist them. I want them to be twisted a little and up a little. Okay. You guys see that? Look how cute. I love that teal on the yellow. It's super cute. I love that. Yeah, baby wipes, Tina. Yes. Oh, you buy them by the case at Costco. Well, I guess that's a way to, you know, so that you don't run out as fast. But yes, that is handy. I will be honest, there's sometimes when my hands did get dirty and I like spread it, but for the most part, it doesn't happen all the time. Okay, that's really cute. Really, really cute. Okay. I feel like I actually embellish more when I'm with you guys than when I'm alone. I'm thinking some cute little, quick little, what are these called? Why am I spacing it? Gems or, you know, I don't know what they're called. Jewels? Dots? Why am I spacing this? Because it's late on a Friday night. Cute. That really makes those come together, I feel like. And push them down on that glue. I need to let that dry for a minute. Takes a minute to dry. Pearls? Yeah, I don't know what they're called. Because pearls? Because these ones are pearls. These are more gemmy-like, I guess, when they're shimmery. Those I use a lot of. I use these a lot more than any of the other embellishments. So I always tell people if you're looking to get, you know, expensive embellishments, meaning you know, they cost $4. Well, sometimes you can find these for pretty decent prices, but then I just have a variety of these ones because I do tend to always find a use for those. Okay, so let's go back and let's see if we can make that polka dot work, right? Polka dot on the kite, like Marie Warner, you were saying. So, where is my polka dot piece of paper? Here it is, on the back of my yellow. All right, and I'm going to, basically I'm going to trace the top part of the kite again, which there's my kite. And then we're going to cut it into some fourths and we'll see how it looks. See how it looks. So then I'm just going to trace the top part of my kite. Like so. Okay, just out of curiosity, do you own Groovy? Yes or no? Do you own Groovy, the accessory set? Which comes with, it comes with the sunburst that we're using, the flower that we're using. It comes with the tab that we might use, the arrow that maybe we'll use. I haven't gone that far. This cute car, a key, and the guitar. Super fun. Have you personally used it? Do you own it? Has it been a while since you used it? Maybe you'll pull it out now and use it this coming week or something. Make some time to play a little yourself. And then of course share it with us so we can see it all. Love it. Just ordered last week. Good. You saved 15% off. Javon. I know. I haven't used it for a while either, Kristen. So I'm excited. Kristen. Yes, yes. Okay, a few of us own it. Good. I'm excited to see what you guys design with it. This paper, this rainbow paper, this whole paper is from a kit from Close to My Heart. It's called I Heart Us. It's called I Heart Us. Okay, so going back to this, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut it straight up. And then I'm going to cut this over. We can fix that here in a minute. I need to decide what to do with those. Polka dots don't show as much, but I'm thinking maybe like something like that. What do you guys think? I need to ink it. Do you guys see that? Looks a little glary. Well, Carla, welcome. Excited. You're new to Kiwi Lane. Well, here's a glimpse of it. Carla, do you have a Kiwi Lane instructor that's been helping you out? Kind of learn the groove. I will be honest, Carla, if you've been, have you been a scrapbooker or a card maker for a while? Or are you just new to scrapbooking and card making too? Because that changes perspective. Because then you get trained the Kiwi way, the play to create system, if you just got it started. But if you've been a scrapbooker for a while, I'll be honest, it takes a minute for your brain to kind of rewire. Like, it's weird. But I think the key, for whatever it's worth, is I've seen people kind of piece, and it just depends on your mood, but just play. We call it play to create because the essence of playing with your templates, it's so freeing until you get that motion going where you just allow yourself to quickly design and kind of go with the design. That's where you're going to save your time. And then of course your money is going to be with your paper and your paper stash, and you're going to end up with beautiful layouts. Beautiful layouts that you can create with your hands and have that fulfillment. Okay, I'm kind of liking the kite. It adds a little bit to it. Don't you guys agree? Jody, oh good. Yes, Jody's amazing. Okay. Love it. All right. So the question is now, maybe I should do pop-up on those. No, I won't do pop-up. I do a lot of pop-up. I almost probably sometimes go a little overboard with my pop-up. And when I say pop-up, it's these foam you know, foam tape or foam squares, just in case anyone is new, then they can kind of get a sense of that. Right? How did that go? There we go. Okay, then I'm gonna have to trim that corner piece off because I don't think I'm gonna be able to get that in, so I'm just gonna clip that right off. Okay. Perfect. Look how cute. Does it make you want to go fly a kite? It kind of makes me want to go fly a kite. It's been a while since I've flown a kite. It really has been. Look how cute that is, guys. Super fun. I love that. I can't wait to see what each of you guys make your own kite. Maybe we should do a challenge where we all just make a kite. That's it. Just make this little kite on it to use on a page or a card. What would you create with the kite? That could be fun, huh? To see how everybody designs their own personal kite and all you post is just a picture of your kite. That could be cute. Oh, see, Sherry, you actually have pictures of your son and your grandson flying one. I don't have any flying kite pictures. I just like to use them as like on any page. But it makes me want to go tape. You know how like you match your clothes to go take pictures so that you can use a certain paper line? Yeah, now I want to go like make memories so that I can actually use a certain designer template. Is that bad? No, but I do feel like kites in themselves, they just have this very inspirational feel about them, you know? Go fly a kite. It's kind of this be free kind of mentality. Go fly a kite. Have fun. All right, we are pretty much done with this page. I just need to get a sense of what I want to do up here. So I was playing around. I definitely am going to have to add journaling. I might have to come back and add it. I might get, so just so that we're all together and I can kind of share some thoughts on that, let me get some white cardstock really fast. Oh, here's this just like piece of paper. So what I'm thinking is I'll probably print some journaling off, and just to kind of get a feel, you know how you have like those strips journalings where you kind of see them? I'm thinking that might look cute. And I would always recommend doing a couple so that you can get a feel where you would want to put it, but I'm thinking right here could be a good place to add some journaling. So what I would do is I would just print it, right? And then make sure that my lines are far enough apart so that when I add it, I can just cut it into strips, and then it's just simple journaling on your page. So I'm thinking that that can be really cute. I can either put it there, or I could put it up here, but I feel like I want to journal and kind of start my page. You guys can't see that, huh? White on white. No, I think it's gonna look cute here. So that's my thoughts for journaling. I think that kind of journaling style will work with this page theme that we have going on. So I think that works. Excuse me. And now I do have this little banner fill from Celebrate. I could do like a half banner up here. I could do a little cute little banner. I'd have to create it using that. The paisley's really big, but this paisley, if you take the paisley and the pinwheel, look how cute that is. I love doing that, and it's so fun, just depending on what kind of style of page you're doing. If you were doing like a page that had black and white, that could be cute with hot pink and black. That could be really cute. I could pull some black cardstock in. It definitely has like the black hearts and the black words, but no. I'm almost done. I'm almost done. Don't get carried away. Oh, and the ticket from Celebrate too, that is good for journaling as well. But I do feel like this strip style of journaling is gonna look really cute with this kind of style of page that we have going on. So the other thing is to do this arrow. I can extend the arrow and put this here. That could be cute. All right, what do you guys think? Should I just do a random arrow, like an arrow up there, or should I do like a banner? Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Like where you can like take just these bottom portions and you just create like a little banner to kind of fill that in. And then I could have this like in the center with a banner around it. You like the banner that I just had on there? I felt like it was a little bit too big from the Celebrate. It is a really cute banner. This would have been cute for if I had a title. You could have happy across it or something. But I'm not doing that because I like the clean look. But it would have been cute. It would have been cute. Next page. Next page. I will do the banner with that happy word. So cute. I think I'll make a couple more pages and I'll just stick to Groovy and Celebrate because Groovy and Celebrate are this month's featured set, and we'll just see how many different style of layouts we can create using that. You know, Barb, I was having the same thought, like too busy, because I keep saying I want the clean look, but I keep trying to make it. Okay, the banner. I like the banner idea. I like the arrow. I like the banner you just had. Arrow, I think the banner. No, the penance banner, sorry. Janice, does that mean that you like the banner idea, or no, you don't like the pennant banner? Which one? Half of it. Half of it? What does that mean? Maria? All right, guys, last decision. I gotta decide. What do you guys think? What do you think? What should I do? Very clean. I do think it's a very clean look too. Echo the flowers. Sorry, I'm watching you guys' comments come in. You guys like it how I have now? Well, I wanted to throw this on there, but I do think that maybe I don't need it, or maybe I can just do something that's not, like doesn't have like a foundation, or I don't need it. Maybe I just need to use this on the next layout. See, you don't have to fill all your empty space. It is kind of cute. It is a clean fill. Oh, I don't know now. Something up in the corner, not in the corner. Yeah, I think you guys might be right. I don't know if I need it. Ooh, want something on that corner. I do love the clouds. Okay. Where did I put my cloud? Arrow with the heart. I know, because I did do this heart, so I could throw in another arrow. The heart is lost by itself. Something in the corner. I could tuck some clouds behind. No, 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 no. No. Let's see here. Play around for just a minute. No, I don't know if that cloud's gonna work. It stands out. I could pull Tiny Celebrate in because Tiny Celebrate is a little bit smaller and I think that would work. But I really do just want to stick with Celebrate and Groovy. So for the sake of limiting myself, and sometimes it's nice. Can I add that? Sometimes it's nice to just tell yourself you're limited. Like you can only use this set and this set and just see what comes of it, you know? Just see what comes of it. Now, I do have a heart, okay? I do have a heart in, what is that, Tiny Charmed? So I might pull that in, even though I said I was gonna limit myself. But you get what I'm saying. Like for the most part, try to stick to something so that could pull it in, and I could pull So what's going to happen is if I pull this hot pink, and I pull the hot pink up there, now we just created a visual of thirds. So you got a 1, 2, 3 roll going on here. And that's good. That's good for the eye. That's really good. Okay. Do extended arrow with a circle heart. Cute. Okay. Circle heart. Or just leave it. I know, you guys are saying leave it and then not, and I'm like, which one should I do? All right, well, I'm just gonna cut it out so we can see what all of us is right or wrong, and sometimes you just gotta do that. I'm going to not do the teal because that's heavy on the top. I don't wanna do the yellow. I think I might actually pull in this light color, or I might be able to even print my printing on this light teal color. You like it without anything, just leave it. Just leave it. I know, so this is how it would be left if we didn't. I am going to cut it out just for the sake, and then I will say goodnight to you guys. But I'm going to cut it out just to kind of get a feel, because it seems like we're half and half. We're saying like, leave it, add something, and I do think a little textures. The thing that I was questioning is if I should just do like this, but it feels very floating, like it feels like it's floating, which is not bad. It's fine if things float. Or you tuck it more into your picture, so you do it more like this, but I don't feel like that's needed. So let me just cut an arrow. I think the arrow is what's throwing me off as well. So we'll see. Okay. Add another kite. Oh, I would add another kite all over this page. We could add a kite here, 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 and here. They're just so cute. Okay, I'm not sure how far to extend this, so I'm thinking probably about 3 inches. So I'm just gonna kind of guesswork that. So what I'm doing is I'm gonna stick it outside of my paper, right? I'm gonna trace this side first. And then I'm going to extend that. Well, it sounds like rap just came on. Can you guys even hear that music in the background? I don't have any rights to this music, I may add. So I know that that's important. I just have it in the background more for myself. I'm wondering, can you guys hear it though? Oh, you hear it? Okay. Well, that's good to know. I have it on really low, really, really low. Just so it doesn't echo. I always hate empty spaces on my layouts, but it looks great already. Yeah, Sherry, I think a lot of times we feel like we want to feel like the empty space, but really, yeah, sometimes you don't need to feel all the empty spaces for sure. But you know, that's a style choice. There's no right or wrong. As the designer, as individuals, we can kind of really play to create our way and see what works for us. I dropped my dauber. Do I have another one up here? I do. I have daubers all over the place. Okay, so let's see what this arrow looks like. I guess I didn't have to ink it yet. So I just extended that arrow just a little out so that we can get a base to build on top of things here. I'm not sure it's needed, guys, right? Kind of feeling like it's not needed. Again, just doing it to the sake. I'm gonna cut the heart out just really fast. I committed, so I'm gonna commit all the way through, but I'm not sure. And maybe it's just the arrow itself is not right, but I think you guys are right. Like, I'm not sure it takes away from the focus. It makes my eye go upwards instead of downwards. So I'm trying to decide here. So I'm cutting this heart out. So you could do something like that. Well, when they make a sketch out of this, right? I'm excited to see what everybody's version of it becomes, and maybe on your layout you'll actually figure out something to do up here in this corner. I'm sure you guys will amaze me. You like the arrow shorter, just a little piece? Here, I'll try that really fast because I'm not quite sure I'm going to do the arrow, so I'm willing to cut it off because that is cuter for sure. I would use the red polka dot paper for the arrow. Yeah, that would blend a little with the white backgrounds. Here, let me show you that. Where's that paper go again? There it is. See these two? They would blend a little. I'm thinking I don't like it. I don't think I need it. If anything, I like the hearts. I'm thinking a little heart somewhere else down here could be really cute just to balance this other heart. Or maybe I need two hearts. Or maybe I need to pull the light pink over and do another heart. That's kind of cute. So when I do that, so like I was just making that choice, right? Because I have the light pink and the dark pink. And then I have the teal and the yellow, right? So then I go to my left side and I have the yellow, the teal, and the dark. So I could definitely get away with adding a little bit of a light pink. I'm going to ink this up. And then maybe, like I said, I'll add a little couple extra touches. So things like these little, oops, things that I never use. Maybe I'll add a little date journaling around that. That could be cute. More of that sketchy look. Oh, I have these. Do you guys have any of these? Oh, they're so old. I remember the day that I used to do those. That could be cute. There I go again. You gotta be careful sometimes because this is where things never end. I really don't think it's needed. I'm not gonna do it. All right. All right, I'm agreeing. There we go. Our page is done. We finished it. And now I just need to adhere it down and add my journaling. And then I think we're good. I think I might, like I said, I might add a little bit of touches of just hardware, just to add hardware because I need to use this hardware up and I have it out. So I might as well just add a couple hardware things. I think I can get away with it. Just for fun. You know what would be cute? Maybe this is where my touch of black should come in. Hold on, let me grab that. Because I definitely have tons of these in the black color. Well, that could be cute. Whoops. Yeah, that's kind of cute. And they're a little bigger than those pink ones. There we go. What do you guys think? Little black hardware. Love it? Looks good? Okay. So, and then I'll of course print in black lettering. So I'll have that touches of white and black over here. My background has the white and black texture in it. And I think it just really has this very, I mean, it's got pinks and this very girly feel, but it's very bright and fun and just, it makes you feel at peace and happy, which the pictures reflect as well, the overall feeling. And it has a touch of that teen feel too, right? Not so, you know, toddler or young feeling. Although it could be really cute young pictures. You know, you could have your 3-year-old or baby pictures on here and it would be adorable. So I guess it's for all ages. Actually, it'd be really cute, like grandma pictures. Okay, it's for all ages. It could be really fun. So, okay guys, so what we're gonna do is we will take our design that we created and we'll put it into like a sketch format so that everybody can do their version of it as well. Or you know what, take a screenshot and you don't need a sketch version. Just use this as a jumping board and see what you can create. Either something, if you want to use this as a springboard to create your own design, or use Groovy or Celebrate if you have it. If you don't have it, they're 15% off this month, so grab them and just see what you can create with these two sets. So that's my challenge for the month. We still have half of the month of June, and I'm excited to see what you guys create. You guys are awesome. Thank you for hanging out with me tonight. I'll probably create something else. We'll see how charged my battery is. Maybe I'll jump on late tonight for some of you on the West Coast if I keep going tonight, but I'll give you guys a moment of break, but maybe I will jump back on and we'll try a new project just for fun, because I'm in the mood now. You know how that is? Let's keep going till 2 o'clock in the morning, right? Okay, I will, Gwendolyn, I will post a picture of the finished layout. Yes, I will adhere it all down and post a picture so that it's better, that you can see it better. Yes, Janice, the pinwheel is so much fun. Now off to order Celebrate. Yay, good, yes. Celebrate, again, Celebrate, a lot of times people look at the Celebrate accessory set, right? Because it comes with the balloons and it has the banner, and of course you can make the ice cream cone and the cloud or the boat. If you don't know how to do that, check it out. Anyways, not to overwhelm you, but a lot of times we look at this and we think like birthdays and things like that. But yes, it's absolutely adorable for birthday themes, but just really overall just happy feeling themes like ice cream, sailboats, beaches, summer, right? So what I'm talking about, just really fast, so you take this pinwheel and then this, and it becomes a sailboat. So I showed you the other options, but this is another really fun thing that you can do with Celebrate. And of course you can have your top of your cone be some very cute cloud feels, and you could have that on your page and do more of a sailboat action going on. Super fun. Okay, Gwendolyn, you'll be up late too? Okay, Ruth. All right, well, I'm gonna take a break and maybe actually go get some dinner that's not ice cream and charge my phone for a minute and adhere this down, and so that I can clean up my mess, and then maybe I will jump back on. So if you guys are on the West Coast and you're just joining us, we can keep playing. We can keep playing tonight and see if we can get something else done. You guys are awesome. I always appreciate you guys' help. My pages come together, but it's always fun when you have friends helping you out, so appreciate it. Okay, we'll chat soon, guys. Night. Or not night. I'll see you later. Okay, bye, guys.